Are you still there? Am I? What did we miss? Did you see anything? I blacked out. If I'm alive, I must have been right. None of it was real. I'm the one in control. The one with the power. But why doesn't it feel that way? Shit. It was real. It actually happened. The gun. And like that, my power's gone too. They did a full wipe down. Where is Terrell? And something else is off. That ever-looming presence that is Mr. Robot. I don't feel it. Is it possible that the bullet killed him? And not me? A CTF tournament. Capture the flag. It's like the Hacker Olympics. Teams around the world compete to solve challenges. Reverse engineering, protocol exploitation, forensics. The entire city's suffering an energy crisis while they're here exercising their inner anarchy. It's times like these I really wish I had a mute button for life. Isn't that better? The back door had a hard-coded C2 domain pointing to a listener on Terrell's machine. All I have to do is hack the registrar and change the name server configs. Once I hijack the domain, I can shut down their access before the Dark Army notices. Red wheelbarrow. Did they get that from me? Or did I get it from them? However it happened, it's clearly a Dark Army front now. This must be the guy that sent me that fucking menu. Darlene's right. I can't trust them. This was too easy. But at least I stopped them. For now. I can go home knowing that. But was she right about me? Am I sticking my head in the sand? Did my revolution just bury our minds instead of freeing them? Encrypting Evil Corp's data was meant to empower us. Instead, it left us powerless, scaring us into even more submission. 5-9 didn't get rid of the invisible hand. Turned it into a fist that punched us in the dick. And like a botnet, the fear I created is spreading so fast it's practically airborne. It swallowed us whole, digested us, and now we're stuck in its asshole waiting to be dumped out. And while we're here, they're having their way with us. It's the fight in the product. Turned our dissent into intellectual property. Televising a revolution with commercial breaks. They backdoored into our minds and robbed our truth, refurbished the facts, then marked up the price. This is what they do. It's what they're good at. This is their greatest trick. And this all started because I tried to hide from society. Remember? Fuck society. Yeah, well, I fuck society, all right. I reset it to 0. And if I don't do anything about it, it'll continue to grow in this malignant way. And that's what I'm afraid of the most. This dark future that I set into motion. Who knows what could come from this? What if instead of fighting back, we cave, give away our privacy for security, exchange dignity for safety, trade in revolution for repression? What if we choose weakness over strength? They'll even have us build our own prison. This is what they wanted all along, for us to buy in on our worst selves. And I just made it easier for them. I didn't start a revolution. I just made us docile enough for their slaughtering. And I can stand here and blame Evil Corp and every other conglomerate out there for taking advantage of us. Blame the FBI, NSA, CIA for letting them get away with this. Blame all the world's leaders for aiding and abetting them. Blame Adam Smith for inventing modern-day capitalism in the first fucking place. Blame money for dividing us. Blame us for letting it. But none of that's true. The truth is, I'm the one to blame. I'm the problem. This was my fault. All of it. I did this. Fuck me. If you're wondering if this hurts. Yeah. It hurts a lot, but I get it. I've known Angela since I was 8. This is what she does. She doesn't love the people who love her. She loves the people who don't. This is her power saver mode. You know when you fuck something up and you wish you had the power to hit undo? Like when you say the dumbest thing in front of your biggest crush. Or when you talk shit about your boss in an email, then hit reply all to everyone at work. Or when you crash the entire world economy and kickstart the inevitable downfall of human civilization. We all have those days. But today is not going to be one of them. Because today, I found a way to hit undo. Today is the day I start working at Evil Corp. Evil Corp is, well, evil. That much I thought. But what I didn't realize was maybe they're a necessary evil that just needs to be kept in check. In fact, maybe calling them evil was just my dorm room philosophizing run amok. But this doesn't mean I'm selling out. I'm just growing up, signing up for a 401k, choosing an HMO plan with a good deductible, sign up for Trunk Club, pop a few Zoloft, join in on the live-action cartoon of 2D emotions that everyone else is in. I finally see the fatal exception error of my ways, and I know what to do now. I'm gonna fix the world I broke and put it back together better than it was before. I'm gonna undo the hack. Now, I can't decrypt the data I fucked up, that much is true. But since I'm working on the recovery team, I can help them rebuild the database and defend the fort at the same time. As of last week, it looks like Terrell was right. Evil Corp has delivered their paper records from 17 of their 71 buildings to their New York facility. But lucky for them, now they've got me. This is William. He's my technology manager. If I can convince him to convince his boss to convince his boss to convince her boss to digitize all the paper records in their local facilities instead of shipping them here, then his password was pretty easy to figure out. After going through his emails, I quickly learned that he was having the engineers install rootkits on all of Evil Corp's phones so they can illegally sell private consumer data. I tipped off the FBI, got him arrested, and promptly set a meeting with the next exec up the chain. But meetings can take forever to set, so in the meantime I had to look for a stopgap. In this case, e-shipping, their shipping management console. I'm sending shipping requests to the actual facilities, but in the manifest, I'm making it look like all the paper is still arriving in New York. It'll take a while, but I just need to buy enough time until I can prove my case to upper management. Hacking Peter was as easy as watching him. I felt bad taking him down until I saw that he had his engineering team use special software to help E-Corp's auto manufacturing partners cheat the emissions test to hide how much pollution they really created. Factoring in the bureaucracy and the line of corrupt, moronic managers I have to get through, I'll need to keep up the illusion that shipments are still happening. Problem with my illusion is, what if Terrell and the Dark Army think all the records actually get there? This is why I gotta keep the UPS system safe too. Because these innocuous backup batteries in the New York facility can turn into idle bombs with the right malware. And these are the frontline soldiers trusted to protect them. This patch ensures that the UPS devices will only run trusted code that's digitally signed by Evil Corp. Bottom line, even if they think all the paper records got here, they won't be able to blow up that building. Once upper management's on board, we'll be on our way to rebuilding the database, and the hack will officially be behind us. Doesn't mean that in my spare time, I can't find ways to purge Evil Corp of all their shitbags. You know, your typical subprime mortgage scammers, Ponzi schemers, pension embezzlers, and sexual harassers. That way, when Evil Corp gets back on its feet, they'll no longer be evil, because changing the world was never about tearing E-Corp down. It's about making them better.
Maybe I fucked up an already fucked up world, but I'm fixing it now. Hitting undo. And friend, it feels great. Okay, if I'm being real, I haven't fixed everything. The loneliness came back, worse than I remember. I don't get it. I know I'm doing the right thing. You have to see that. Then what is this? Why do I feel this empty void inside? Even the Zoloft isn't helping. I don't know what to do. Fuck. What's wrong with me? I'm really starting to lose it. Am I supposed to say something? Shit. She's right. Totally forgot. It is my birthday today. What happened? Were you there? Did you go with me or stay with him? What did you see? What did Mr. Robot mean we've been compromised? You were there, you heard it along with her, right? What was Mr. Robot talking about? Who compromised us? Who's even us? Him and me, or him and Terrell? No, he couldn't still be working with Terrell. Could he? Is stage 2 still on? No, I would know. That's impossible. Stage 2 is down. I made sure of it. Who compromised me? And why do I suddenly feel so alive? Metadata. The story behind the data. Getting information is one thing, but how it was created, where and by whom, can often be illuminating. Like most pics people post on Instagram or Facebook, they don't realize they just gifted whatever social media site their camera type, phone model, name, and location. All hidden inside the photograph's metadata. I sometimes wonder, if I died when Terrell shot me, would my revolution have died with me? At first I thought the Dark Army saved my life. They didn't, though. They saved him. Mr. Robot. And now he's trying to wage a terrorist attack, and that excites me. Why? Darlene's right. I could have tipped off the FBI, given them all this evidence, and let them handle it. I could just go back to my new TV and IKEA furniture. What's wrong with me? That was a terrible lie. There's no way she believes me. I forgot that part of being a corporate drone is going to mandated office functions. Please tell me you know what's happening. 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 Tell me you know what's happening. Something isn't right. Like something slipped away from me. What is it? I can't put my finger on it. What am I even doing here? I'm arriving at work. I'm walking toward my cubicle. I'm just on autopilot, running my routine. Did my daily program crash? When code runs, it should run straight through without interruption until all of its tasks have been completed. Unless something goes wrong, a runtime error. Sometimes corrupted memory can lead to one. Is that what's happening to me right now? A runtime error? Is it? Shit, that was meant for you. I'm really off today. Really? Is this gonna end up being a beautiful accident? Spoke too soon. He does raise a good question. What did I do this weekend? Oh, I know what I did this weekend. I rehearsed my proposal. I have a big meeting with the VP of Technology. Oh, wait. I already had that meeting. That was last week. What happened this past weekend? It's hard what he just did, opening up face to face, which is why I probably talked to you.
Like that.
is my account locked out? My work email is prompting me for a password. Did someone try to get on the domain as me too many times? Or has eCorp locked me out? Did they discover my shipping hack? I need to check my monitoring server. Is this that bad feeling I have looming over me? Is this why today doesn't feel right? An update failure. No, this can't be happening. Maybe something's wrong with my dashboard. I need to check the full log. Shit. This morning at 6:07 a.m., the Dark Army tried to run Stage 2. My patch stopped them, but it doesn't change the fact they're trying to blow up the downtown building today. Samar's right. HR is firing someone. Me. Fuck. I can't leave the building until I get back on a machine and figure out how they're planning on getting around my patch. Help me figure this out. Do not leave me. Stay focused. Did you hear what she said? I wasn't in Friday. Where was I? When did my program halt? Why can't I remember? Wait. Last thing I remember was the eCorp party. That was 4 days ago. Did Mr. Robot really take over for that long? Don't look up. Security cameras. That's right, Darlene. I remember now. She was supposed to follow me. Him. You know what I fucking mean. She must have seen Mr. Robot. They cut my access privileges. I'm going to attract attention. I have to remain calm. Take deep breaths. Be cool. Don't panic. Slow everything way down. Blend in. Look bored. Broken. Get a blank office stare on my face. This is how they do it, isn't it? How they're able to watch the world fall apart around them. Because to them, this is normal. It's all they know. Maybe I can learn from them. I wish I could see myself through your eyes. Don't you wish you could see yourself through mine? As we step through our code line by line, debugging it to find the cause of our runtime error. What am I doing? I'm still attracting attention. I'll still get caught and it'll be painfully slow to watch. This isn't gonna work. We need to find an open space, a network jack. God damn it. It's the start of the work week. Monday morning attendance. All of the conference rooms are booked and all of the cubicles are full. I'll have to get someone off their workstation. Here. She's the perfect candidate. I might have chosen the wrong candidate. Log data from the Dark Army's backdoored machine. They're using this guy's account, Frank Bowman. He's a member of the code signing architecture team. This is what they're doing. They want to sign their own firmware and bypass my patch. If they do that, they'll blow up the downtown recovery building. My only chance to stop it is to get to the hardware security modules, the HSMs. They're on the 23rd floor. Shit. I'm going to the lobby. Security will force me out. What should I do? What would you do? That's right, you never answer me. Is this why I created Mr. Robot? To help me get out of situations like this? At least he interacts with me. If Mr. Robot was here, what would he do? He's right. I need to worry about the people in the building, not the HSMs. But there is no he. That was just my imagination. We haven't seen each other in months. We've been battling each other in our own voids. But at least now I know my next move. Hopefully that gives everyone enough time to get out. Now all I need to do is find a way to... Am I to blame for this? Not telling her how much I miss Mr. Robot. How a part of me may have let all of this happen. That's it. My runtime error. Angela's the one behind this. I gotta stop her. So much depends upon a red wheelbarrow. Glazed with rainwater. Beside the white chickens. Between the rioters and the police at E-Corp's headquarters, I can't connect there. I can't access my backdoored machine, but I need to log into that UPS or everything's fucked. Fastest way of connecting is to go into the recovery building myself. Kill process. When an unwanted process is running and you need to terminate it, I need to kill stage 2 before it kills anyone else. What are they doing? What about my bomb threat? I called in a bomb threat with no bomb for them to find. There's no tangible explosive. They had no idea what they were looking for. But I do. I was right. Angela helped them get around my patch and sign their own malware with a cloned HSM. If I can roll it back, the clean version will overwrite Terrell and Mr. Robot's malware and buy me some time to revoke the stolen keys. A couple of minutes and we'll be... Why can't I do this? Why can't I start the restore? What the fuck is going on? Mr. Robot. I lost time, we know that. But how much did you take? 15 minutes. I can't spare 15 minutes. If the malware is already loaded, hydrogen is filling up the battery room right now. There are too many factors to predict when it's going to blow. Could be 2 hours, or it could explode at any second. Why do we always cut these things so damn close? Everything's gone. Is Mr. Robot gaining control, or am I losing control? If he has the power to switch, does that mean I do too? Is this a matter of who wants to win the most? Yeah, I agree. This is fucking confusing. Shit, there it is again. His presence. Do you feel it too? No, I need more time. At least he didn't get too far this time. 5 minutes. I'm narrowing the gap, but still, this isn't one of our bullshit stalemate prison chess games. In this case, a stalemate means Mr. Robot wins. Stay focused. Stay focused. The stronger I am, the better chance I have. 3 more minutes gone. Who knows how many I have to spare? I'm running out of options. Instead of fighting, maybe it's time we talk. I guess you didn't like my note. I need to get to the battery room. The battery room has a hollow carbon fire suppression system. If I can activate it, it'll suck all the oxygen out of the room in 30 seconds, seal all the doors, and create a vacuum, making it impossible to create any kind of spark, which would prevent the kill command. Here I am trying to use it to stop this attack, while Mr. Robot is trying to use it on me. Does that just mean we cancel each other out? Fighting so hard we end up standing in place? Fuck that. I gotta keep moving. So what now? Am I forever in limbo, not knowing which side I'm really on? And what about Mr. Robot? Does he now understand that Terrell and the Dark Army have corrupted his alleged revolution? Does he have any fight left? If so, who's he gonna fight? Them or me? There were no paper records in the building, and the Dark Army knew that. So why did they try to go today? What was White Rose's real plan? Does she know something I don't? Does everybody know something I don't? I fought so hard to protect the New York facility that I couldn't see the bigger picture. It wasn't a single point of failure. I was. When you delete something, you're making a choice to destroy it. To never see it again. You choose to delete because you need to free up space. Because you don't want it anymore. Because it no longer holds value. Is that what happened to Mobley and Trenton? Were they unwanted? Taking up too much space? Deletion. When you make that decision, there's always that moment of hesitation. That annoying "are you sure" dialogue box. And then you have to make a call. Yes or no. Yes means ridding myself in the world of Mr. Robot forever. That includes you. Maybe it's something I should have done a long time ago. That's the thing about deletion. It's not always permanent. There are many reasons why you want to recover a file you just deleted. When you have that moment of panic, where it hits you, where that thing you thought had no value suddenly becomes important, where you suddenly find new purpose for it. Maybe there are still things left for me to do. Fuck, I left my machine unlocked. Trenton's email. Did he see this? If he did, he knows that Trenton was close to finding a way to undo 5-9, and that I'm gonna finish what she started. He also looked up info on Terrell Wellick's release. Why? What exactly did Mr. Robot do last night? It's weird, being here again. Like we've come to that slow glide at the end of a roller coaster. We're coming full circle. Darlene and Mr. Robot started this whole thing, and now she and I are gonna end it. I keep looking at this note wondering what Mr. Robot did last night. If the Dark Army does on the FBI, how did he find out? Doesn't matter. I don't need him. Darlene will be checking in soon about Sentinel, and I have to enact Stage 3. But I'm sure you know all along, there is no Stage 3. When the Dark Army operatives' malware copies my file to their command and control server, it'll be queued up for an operator to review its contents. Once opened, my exploit will give me full access to their management interface. And now I own the Dark Army. Darlene's not responding to any of my texts. If Dark Army's targeting me, then they're gonna target her next. Hopefully she made it to our rendezvous. She's not here. Mr. Robot's note. If what he said is true and the Dark Army owns the FBI, then maybe she ran into them while she was trying to access Sentinel. Shit. Dark Army has dozens of operatives who live in and around Manhattan. Combing through their command and control server is going to take too long. There are over 600,000 compromised systems on here. I can't go through everyone. I don't even know what I'm searching for. I need something to go on. A name, place, something, anything. Think. What do I know? Anything you can remember? Any detail? Anything? Tell me something. Don't you get it? She's gonna die. Darlene's gonna die. She's gonna die. She's gonna fucking die like everyone else. I should have never done this. I should have left this alone. I'll never learn. I brought this on myself. I'll never learn. This is on me. This is on me. Shit. If he's here, that means they must have Darlene. Maybe I can manipulate him into helping us. Quick. What do we know? The FBI had Romero's keylogger files, but he encrypted them with a password. Thing is, the FBI didn't know Romero. I do. Is this really it? The moment this can all truly end? Reverse everything we've done. Finally bring 5-9 to an end.